I've never been good with these. Honestly thought about this and then completely forgot, but I'm just gonna set you here. I was gonna film like somewhat of a day in my life today, but do like a day in my life very highlighted on my grocery shopping and meal prepping for the week, just because I feel like it's something that seriously helps me a lot in terms of planning my week and staying on my nutrition goals. And I posted something about it last week if anyone wanted a video, and it seemed like a very highly wanted video, so I thought I would do that today. I am currently on my way home from Pilates. My back is so sweaty. I'm going to meet my friend Shelby at the farmers market because it's Sunday. There isn't anything that I like need super badly from there today. And then I have another little coffee date with this girl who it's really crazy. We saw each other at Barry's and she said something to me about my bracelets and how she thought they were cool and like whatever. And then like the next day followed me on Instagram and was like, DM'd me and was like, hey, this is so weird. You came up on my explore page or something. And I was like, oh my God, no way. So I was like, we should get coffee or something. So we're gonna like meet up kind of for the first time I guess today. I love meeting people and like meeting people who I feel like, it's like I've talked about this before, but when you connect with people through social media, you can see a little bit about them that you might not be able to see if you just were to meet them on the street, and you kind of see what they're into. Or like we met at Barry's, so we both know that like we like working out and whatever. So anyway, I'm excited for that. But after that, I think I'm just going to go home and meal prep a bunch. Then I might be going out to dinner tonight, TBD. Also gonna shower, get some breakfast. I'm just taking my vitamins right now. So, you know, I take my seed on an empty stomach. This is my daily symbiotic. I started with 1 supplement and worked my way up to 2 after like the first 3 days, I want to say. But this really regulates gut health, and it's like a prebiotic and a probiotic together, which just ensures that everything actually reaches the end of your colon, which a lot of problems with digestive supplements is that they stop before. But seed is clinically and scientifically researched and developed to ensure that it actually does work its way through your entire body, which I love. So I actually have a code for them. I will link it here and leave it down below so you can try it out, and you get 15% off your first order, which is amazing. I think if you are struggling with gut health, this is something you should 100% consider, because it seriously makes me TMI, but like release everything every single day. And I can guarantee that when I'm not on it and I skip a day, because I have skipped a day before, like everything is just a little off. And so this is amazing. You should try it out. I'm gonna have a little bit of this green juice from Garden of Flavor. You can find this online or at Whole Foods, but this one just has cucumber, celery, romaine, lettuce, kale, spinach, lemon, and parsley. And that is seriously all that's in it. So it is super clean, no added sugars or like whatever. It's very good for you. And then I'm also gonna have this flax oat milk coffee that I love. Just shake it. I'm gonna drink both of these and go shower. I'm ready. I'm using my health tote, which I got from my friend Alex. She made them, they're so cute, and I literally use it every single day. I don't really know what I did before I got it, because I seriously use it every day. Then I'm wearing this Set Active set, so it's that as it's like this kind of scoop thingy, and then the shorts, then my Nike Free Metcons, and then this flannel is from Elwood. I got a large, so it's like oversized, so I'll show you what it looks like in the mirror. But this is the full look, which I just think is like so cute and simple and just like perfect for a good farmer's market day.
Thank you. I mean, I know. I don't like not my hair, my cousin.
Levi, I wish that was you.
We just finished at the farmer's market. That was so much fun. Like, so one of my friends brought like her roommate and like some of her other friends, and it was just like so nice to like meet new people. Like, I seriously love meeting new people, and I think I said this, but it's just like so cool, and you can like connect, and I hope that we all hang out again because yeah, I loved it. I have some time now before I meet up with my other friend, so I'm debating if I should go to the market now or after. I think I'm gonna go after I meet her so that my groceries aren't just sitting in the car. I'm gonna go on a little walk right now and just like get some content edited that I have like on my phone, because I literally have so much stuff right now that I just have to go through, and I don't know. Just saying, like, I like totally underestimated the amount of work and stuff that goes into like content making, but I love it, but I did underestimate it for sure. Okay, just ran into my friend who works at Alfred's, and so she's off of work in like 2 minutes. So we're gonna go back to the farmer's market together because yeah, love her, so that's fun.
Did I just steal the showcase one?
Now I'm just on my walk alone. I'm really trying to be more on top of meals, which is one reason why I've really been liking meal prepping, but I didn't have anything prepped for today, so I didn't bring any food with me. I'm gonna go get a smoothie. Hey, how's it going? Good, how are you?
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay. Got my smoothie. I have some WhatsApp audio memos from my friend in South Africa to listen to, and I'm going to respond to her, so I'm going to do that now, but I will catch you guys later. I just stopped at Whole Foods, not to do like my groceries, but just to get some water because I was thirsty. I put this electrolyte Ultima powder in it, which I tried while I was in Peru and loved it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna turn my freaking thing down for a sec. Just finished my little coffee date, which was so cute actually. Like, I just think it's really fun to meet people, especially people who have similar interests. We were saying actually how everyone always says like try and meet people at workout classes because that they have similar interests or whatever, but truthfully it's really hard to get yourself to talk to someone at a workout class because people aren't very presentable or like don't seem very friendly a lot of the times, or like they don't want to talk, or they come with a boyfriend. So I think when you do find that person who you can talk to, like I remember when she asked me she asked me about my bracelets. So when she asked me about them, I was so wanted to be like, you look like someone who we could be friends, let's hang out, let's get coffee, let's go to another brace class together, whatever. But I was so scared to approach her even though we had already talked. And so I'm so thankful, and I feel like I believe in everything happening for a reason. I'm one of those I believe in that. And so I believe that I do believe that there was a reason she somehow my Instagram popped up on her account. There's a reason for that, I think. I just got home and I'm gonna show you a little bit, and my AC just turned on, so I apologize for the noise, but I'm gonna show you a little bit into my routine when it comes to grocery shopping, meal planning, and just the whole prep of that, because I feel like a lot of people think meal prepping is just making the food, but to me there's a lot that comes into it. So I got this super cute notebook. I saw that Sammy Clark had it, and I've learned so many good tips from her, specifically on form and just her platform on how to kind of create the best sort of meal prepping possible. And I'll show you what I did last week so you guys can see, and then I'll make it again this week. But you basically just write out the days of the week here, and then you write breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and then what you're gonna be eating in all of those. You're planning it, but it's super flexible. I write the nights I'm going out if I have a social event, and that just ensures that I know I don't need food for that day, so I'm not overbuying anything. And then on this side, I will write my full grocery list. So I basically look, and then I can transfer and see like what I need after already looking through my pantry and fridge and seeing if I actually need something. I also write sideways, so like don't mind me, but I basically write Monday, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. But then I'll just write what I want to have for breakfast. So we'll do overnight oats. So for example, Wednesday night, I know for dinner I'm gonna be out, so I'm gonna eat out. Friday, I know I'm having dinner out, so we can do eat out. So now I only know I'm going out on like the weekend, but then on the days I'm planning, I know I'm going out Wednesday and Friday night. So I'm gonna just write that in. If I decide Monday night to go out to eat, that's totally fine. But at least I'm preparing for the chances that I'm not going out, that I'm gonna be home for dinner. So this is where I'm gonna write like, what do I want for dinner tomorrow night? I'm thinking I can make bonza pasta, and with that I'll do, let's see, we can do some broccoli, okay? So I'll do broccoli and bonza. And bonza is like a protein source because it's made out of chickpeas. I am currently working on cutting down on protein because I do think there are some negative effects of having too much, and I have been talking to my doctor and I do think I'm over consuming protein because I was like really pushing it. So normally I would put like tofu with that, but I think I'm really just gonna keep it to the bonza. But then what's good is I'm gonna make enough so that for lunch on Tuesday, I'll have the same thing. So for tomorrow's lunch, I'm gonna do a veggie burger, which is just like a frozen thing, which is why I like it because it's not a lot of prep. It's really just like cooking it on the stove. And then with that, I'll have like carrots and like a dip. So like carrots and hummus or something. And then as a snack, we can do a just egg, which is like these vegan eggs that I eat and you can freeze. They like have these frozen patties. So that's what I'm gonna have. So this is what a full day would look like. And then I'm gonna fill this in, so I'll show you guys when I'm done. I just finished writing it out, so this is what it looks like. You can choose like if you want different meals, and if you know you're making a recipe, like you can write like, okay, pasta recipe, and then you know that you have to get those ingredients, so then you'll add those to your list, and if it's easier, you can even group those together and be like, for a pasta recipe or whatever. Personally, I am so familiar with my market that I like to group it based on location in the market where it's at, like each aisle, so that I'm not just like going back and forth. But what I'll do is copy all this onto my phone and I put that in the notes app and then check it off as I'm going. So we're gonna go to the market now. I have figured this out. I figured out my meals for the week. So I have that again, Monday through Friday. And if you do wanna do Saturday, Sunday, which I'm still like sometimes leaning towards, I do keep a lot of frozen veggies and like the veggie patties or stuff like that. So I do have options if I wanted to make a meal out of something frozen. And then that's not wasting any produce or anything because it's just already frozen. I know I was just with my friend and we were talking about how we both are obsessed with marketing and like grocery shopping. And I know, I understand for some people this can be like a not fun activity, but for me it's so enjoyed and it's so therapeutic for me. So I love it. I do like to just like roam the aisles for fun, but I know a lot of people don't. So you do you, like get in, get out, whatever you want. I like to take a little more time. I'm not 100% sure how you pick the best watermelon, TBH, but I know that you want it to have like a spot. Okay, I really hope I picked a good fruits because I really am clueless to what I'm doing. In terms of that, I did debate just picking like some of the cut up ones, but I want to cut it myself. But I am getting some berries that are like pre-cut, and then I'm also gonna get some like berries, so that's just more a snack for now. The amount of fruit in here right now. They were missing a couple things. I think I have some time, so I'm gonna run to Erewhon and just see if they have it because I feel like they should. Alright. We go, me and my child. It is so heavy. Got lots of groceries today. You know, the lifting that I do does not pay off. I literally love fruit. Quick update on my gut health. It's honestly been a lot better than it was, but while I was in Peru, it was phenomenal. Like, I don't remember the last time I wasn't ever bloated while we were there. I was never constipated. I was going to the bathroom regularly. Like, it was perfect. And thinking back to what I was eating and just like everything there, like, it's honestly weird because I felt like so good physically, but then I also felt so good like toning wise. Like, I was so much more toned. Like, I felt super toned and like I felt like my muscles were coming through. I was still eating some protein, but just not as much as I think I eat here. I mean, I'm vegan, so primarily anyway, what I'm eating is like fruits and vegetables, but it was like, now being back, I've noticed that my body started to go back to what it was at with like bloating and constipating like sometimes. I want to try and hone into like what I was eating in Peru a little bit and see how that works. Trying that out this week, that's why I had an excess amount of fruits. Yay. Good, how are you?
All right.
Yes. All right, ice cream and avocado spray. Really just came for the avocado spray, but I forgot to ice cream for Whole Foods, so I'm just gonna get it now. Okay, my dad went to put away the groceries so I could change. So I'm just wearing this dress and this sweater from We Were What. All right, dress, Brandy Melville, sweater, We Were What, Air Force, and my set flats. I know, right? I see them.
It's like hikes with.
Well, that told me that. I'm sorry. I blanked out. I forgot.
Okay. Just got back from dinner. Eating apple. I have my list here that I made earlier with all my meals. So we're gonna prep everything that we can. These are all for the oats. Then we're gonna do some eggplant and garbanzo beans in the oven. So I'm gonna put that in first so that they're getting ready while like they're in the oven while everything else is being made. Starting with vegetables that I'm gonna put in the oven and some garbanzo beans. So I have some green beans, eggplant, and then I'll put some avocado oil and just like basic seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, onion maybe or something. So I have an air fryer, which is one of my favorite purchases ever. But what I love making in this is this can of garbanzo beans. It just cooks them like so perfectly to me, and I can just put this in for like 20 minutes and they're done. So I'm gonna do that while the veggies are in, and then we'll start cutting up other veggies to cook on the stove and do my oatmeal. I think I'm gonna cook them a little bit longer. Putting the mushrooms in here, and then awesome. And then I'm gonna use this for all these veggies. So taking this out now, so that's what it looks like. Okay. I literally try everything I make. Perfect. Love green beans. Love mushrooms. We're gonna throw all of this into the pan. Gonna use the same pot I used to cook the broccoli and then make some pasta right now. So there's 4 servings of bonza per box. I'm just gonna make the whole box, I think, because I'm gonna eat it for multiple meals. So I have all the veggies on here. Turn the heat on. First, I'm just trying to get them like super soft, which is why I was like, it's okay if it's this full. I feel like cleaning is one of the worst parts about cooking in general, and so when it comes to meal prepping, I literally stuck to 2 different dishes, or 3 I guess with the sheet, but I had this sheet that I put paper over so I didn't have to wash it because it doesn't leak through the paper. And then I had 1 pan and 1 pot, and I just waited till the broccoli was done, put the pasta in, waited for the mushrooms to be done, put the other veggies in. And so super helpful. You're cleaning less and you're also cleaning as much as you can as you go. So I literally have nothing to clean now. Okay, so literally we have 3 different meals for pasta, but then I switched up the veggies for all of them. Here are just some extra veggies. So I'm gonna have this with black beans, with refried beans. I also have these garbanzo beans. I can throw this on top of some spinach for a salad and put these on top. Just mix it up. Here are also extra veggies. So these are both just extras that I can put as side dishes to beans, tofu, things that I didn't have to cook now. And then here I have 4 overnight oats. So just so you guys know, that did take me like 2.5, 3 hours. I would say like 2.5. So you have to allot time for something like this to get done effectively, but it is very worthwhile because now in the week I am prepped and there's no excuse for like skipping a meal or whatever because it's literally ready for me. And what I also recommend is, for example, because I have these extra veggies, like if I wanted to have, let's say I look at this, like Daring chicken, and I have Daring chicken and mushrooms. Daring chicken is something that's frozen. Cook that on the stove for maybe 5-10 minutes, but then I have the veggies prepped. So that is something that maybe I could cook like, well, that specifically I have for lunch because you don't, or like for dinner because you don't, and I'm normally out for lunch. So I want to bring food with me. That is something that is better cooked fresh, but like beans, for example, I don't like to open black beans unless I'm like about to use them. Because I don't think that they last very long and I get scared of beans, but they do last like 3 to 4 days, I would say. So that is something I would cut, that I would open the night before and then bring for lunch with me the following day. And so then I can put it with my like sauteed veggies and it's delicious. So yeah, here we have that. I have a new bowl of fruit over here, and then I have to cut these little melons up tomorrow or something. I'm honestly not sure if they're like ready, so like, I don't know. I am going to bed. Socks. I'm so freaking hot. Like, I don't know why. That was my little Sunday today. I hope you guys enjoyed this day in my life video or thought it was helpful in terms of the meal prepping stuff. If you wanted to see more about meal prepping or recipes or anything, happy to share. Like I said, there's still some stuff that has to be done that I just feel like can be done in the moment. So I feel like the things that need to be meal prepped are what I was able to meal prep, which is awesome. Also, I could do like a full what I eat in a day with food solely meal prepped if you guys wanted to see something like that. But please just let me know. It does help me out a lot in terms of making sure the content is relatable for you guys and not just random content. So yeah, but again, I am having the best time on Instagram and YouTube right now. Just so happy and thankful, and I'm excited for what is to come. But yeah, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, like this video, and let me know what you want to see. I love you guys so much. Have the best Wednesday. See you next week.